inspired from that tuning. If I were starting over with this big piece of my life, if I were completely starting over with it, knowing what I now know, what would I choose? Since I'm newly doing it now, I am new now. I am new now, and if I'm tuned in, tapped in, turned on, if I'm in love with life, if I'm in vibrational sync with who I really am, if I'm not trying to overcome resistance or mired in resistance, but if I'm jubilant and lighthearted and happy, one who's connected to source energy or to the stream or to the vortex, one who's connected to that is millions of times more powerful than one who is not. That's a leverage that we can't even find words in Esther's vocabulary to define accurately. Tuning in is powerful since I can be or do or have anything that I choose. What do I choose? Because it's attraction, attraction, attraction. There is no exclusion in this universe. And so when you see yourself as something that needs improvement and you push against the part that you're trying to improve, it doesn't diminish, it becomes more, and you take it with you into your now, and it muddles your ability, it stops your clarity of acknowledging the perfection of whatever it is that you're giving your attention to now. You have the ability in every moment to go right to that clarity. Don't try so hard. Don't work so hard. In your living, you've created a vibrational reality that is real, and it is full of all that you've become, and that's calling you. And your inner being is standing there in that vibrational frequency, radiating such a signal. You call it inspiration. You feel it often while you're doing your art. And as you acknowledge the existence of that vibration and you seek to find it by seeking to feel it, you're looking for feelings of clarity and feelings of happy and feelings of empowerment and feelings of elation, and doing whatever you can to find that, then that is a faster way, a more effective way, and certainly a more enjoying the journey way of moving from the thought to the thing. Thoughts are turning to things constantly, and they are mimicking how you feel. And so what's manifesting is a good way to know what your vibrational offering has been. But an even better way is to know what your vibrational offering is. And getting out ahead of it means caring about how you feel, period. Our encouragement, what we're really saying to you is, be nicer to you. Do more of the things that feel good to you. Stop sacrificing. Stop feeling like I got to work hard in order to receive this. Instead, begin making declarative statements to yourself like this: I am an extension of source energy, and source energy is all over me. I'm an extension of source energy, and my source energy is reveling in what I have created as a result of my exposure to contrast. It's a wonderful thing where I stand, and it's a wonderful thing what I've created, and all I want to do is to follow my bliss. Follow my bliss. If you will be good to yourself, I feel like a walk. I feel like breathing deeply. I feel like listening to music. I feel like dancing tonight. I feel like a really good meal. I feel like a spa. I feel like going to the ocean. I feel like taking a day off. I feel like calling this uplifting friend. I feel like just curling up and reading a book. Be nicer to yourselves. Don't let the bargains that you've made with other people that bind you in an attitude of bondage and service, don't let that deprive you of your connection to the energy that creates worlds, to the true leverage. When people say, why did you do that? Say, wanted to, felt like it, felt called to it, felt guided to it, got an inspiration, knew it was the right thing for me to do. Or say, don't feel like explaining anything. Be nicer to yourselves. And that's what we mean by getting out ahead of it. Use the real power. Use the real power, which is tuning in. And for those like you who are creative in your work, sculpting or painting or musicking or writing or dancing or those things that you want to call the creative arts, everything is creation. But those of you who have felt inspiration and known it was there, and so gone to your place where you could let it flow, you get what we mean. We want you to put yourself into that creative place more often, where you let yourself flow. 10 seconds of that kind of flow is equivalent to about 2 years of action. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge. It's huge.